what does Journey tell herself in finding herself in the public light?
I feel like for so long I was in this really crazy like tunnel vision. Like Delulu is not the word. Like, and I honestly missed that.
You missed the delusion?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it was so peaceful. Like I used to show anybody who would listen my song that I made, and even if they were like, that's nice, I'd be like, yeah, you love it. Right. I know you're obsessed. You're a fan.
No, she's really
One
a
down,
Scorpio.
like-
Yeah, that is some Scorpio ass shit, actually.
Like, what's up? It's Journey Montana. You might have heard my new record, Journey. And what's up, Nyla? We need to talk.
What's going on, guys? Nyla Symone here with another episode of We Need to Talk. And today I got a very special guest in the building. My girl, Journey, is in here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look so cute, man.
Thank you.
Always
so
giving
cute.
gorgeous, though. On the gram, you be giving gorgeous. In your music videos, you be giving gorgeous. So it's good to see you're just as gorgeous in real life.
Same. I can say the same thing about you. It's always giving.
Well, thank you, sis. So, talk to me. For those who aren't familiar with Journey, I mean, I've been tapped in, had you on shows. I've been playing your records on radio just because I'm a fan of you and your sound. But for those who aren't familiar with Journey, who is Journey?
Journey Montana is a singer-songwriter from Harlem, New York. Yeah, I used to call myself like the saddest girl in Harlem, but now I think I just am expanding into some more feelings, bigger feelings.
Okay.
And not just being sad all the time. But yeah, I think, Journey Montana is a singer-songwriter, tells stories, storyteller, R&B artist from Harlem.
First of all, I'm so jealous of this eyeliner. Sorry to be sidetracked, but
What?
you ate that shit. It's so hard for me to
Really?
get this wing down.
Girl, I was struggling today. I'm pretty cool with eyeliner. That was like the first thing I learned how to do with makeup.
Okay.
But I was struggling today, so I really appreciate you saying.
Yo, chef's kiss. I'm like, damn, she ate that. But
Thank you.
why were you going with the saddest girl in Harlem?
Because I'm just a little emo.
Which are you
by
Cancer?
nature. I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very. I wouldn't. You're not like emotional like Cancers, because I feel
Yeah.
like Cancers are like moody emotional, but
Yeah.
Scorpio are just. Well, I want to say intense, but maybe passionate.
I would say both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like intense, passionate. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of like
Feelings.
Yeah, a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings.
Okay, so what's causing, I guess, the shift from the saddest girl to, new feels?
Well, I'm working on my album right now.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it's just about done. Executive produced by Camper. And yeah, I feel like with this project and like with the writing process and everything, it's like, I feel like for so long I was like, the sad thing and like worrying about and writing about what this person was doing and what this person was saying and how this made me feel based off of other people, and it was like very outward. But I think now I'm kind of just left with myself and how I feel, and it's a little bit more internal, and I think that makes it more broad because internally you have so many feelings, like you're sad and you're happy and you're excited and you're confused and it's a lot of different emotions when you're just kind of inward.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's really what's starting it. I'm kind of just like turning the lens onto myself instead of like on other people.
I actually like that. Though I do enjoy the Niggas Ain't Shit records that you have given us. I definitely have enjoyed that. But it is cool to see in your new record Journey, like, you mentioning like the people in your life who have passed, who are looking over you, and I'm sure they're proud of you.
Yeah.
But I like this direction for you.
Thank you.
But how long have you been singing? Like, talk to me about just like your introduction to music.
Yeah, I've been singing really like just about my whole life. It's like a funny story my mom has, like when I was a baby, and we were living in LA at the time, and we were in Walgreens and I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I know. And then this woman comes up to my mom and she's like, your baby is crying in perfect pitch. Like, I'm Mariah Carey's vocal coach. Like, what? Your baby's crying in perfect pitch. So I would say since a baby.
That is insanity. I've never heard anything like that. What?
I know, it's so ridiculous. But yeah, that's like the first story that my mom has where like she was like, she knew I was probably gonna be a singer.
Crying in perfect pitch is nuts. What the fuck? I wish I could even hear what that sounds like.
I know. I'm like, what does that even I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like in ninth grade, like when I was in high school, I kind of started taking it serious, and I was putting out like singing videos and covers and like building like a little audience. And then I was in a girl group for a little while.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I know. Just journey lore.
What?
But yeah, I was in a girl group for like 3 years in Atlanta, and then left the girl group, and then when I was like a senior in high school, I started like dropping my own music.
Okay, because you've been taking me all over the world, because you were in LA, then you was in Atlanta, and now you're in Harlem. So what's the villain origin story? Where are you from? I'm so confused.
Okay, so my whole family is from Harlem.
Okay.
I'm from Harlem. But we moved to LA when I was very little and lived there for like 2 years.
Okay.
And then came back.
Okay.
And then when I was like in middle school-ish, we went to Atlanta. And then like around COVID, I came back home.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how did you like Atlanta? Because those 3 cities are all very different.
Yes.
Very different. LA is very different. Atlanta, one of my personal favorite cities.
Yeah.
Love. But then again, Harlem, even though it's New York, it's its own fucking world.
It is, yeah, for sure. I mean, I love like calling those 3 places my home. LA, I don't really know that much about LA. Like LA makes me a bit uneasy, but like I guess technically I did live there.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I mean, I think Atlanta's like my second favorite. I really like Atlanta. I really like just like the community that's there.
Community is
like,
great. Yeah.
Yeah, like it just gives like Black excellence.
Yes,
like
it does.
I don't know. I love it.
Yep.
And like the entrepreneurism, just everything in
the
Atlanta.
entrepreneurism is crazy, and I think what's cool about Atlanta, and I've never lived there. I got my grandma lives there, but when I was spending time there earlier this year, I noticed how just like the economy, like money is just flowing for Black people.
Yes.
Like the dollar stays within the community.
I love it. I love it.
It's
It's so inspiring. It's really, really cool. And I think everybody kind of like has this different air about them where they like know that they could just
self-pride.
Yeah, like it's so, I love it. I love the energy in Atlanta.
Same.
And I think it was really interesting, like, going to school out there, because I've been to, like, every type of school you could think of. But I think it was really interesting going to school out there and just seeing, like, the level of, like, Black love. Like, it was just different. It was very different, because I think New York has that, especially Harlem, in its own way, but, like, it was just a little bit different.
It's definitely different.
In the South,
it's definitely different. Harlem, I think Harlem was what Atlanta is now.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
So it's still there, but it's not like now. Atlanta's the new home of it. But it was definitely Harlem first.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's like where I had all of my artist development in Atlanta. Like where I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your artist development, because in Atlanta, I would say something else that is common, like you mentioned the community, but they do a lot of pouring in to each other, and there's so many legends just casually living and pouring back. Who did you work with when you were out there?
Well, I was in like a lot of just like artist development, like training programs and things like that, like working with a lot of different vocal coaches and like performance coaches. One of my like major people who poured into me, her name is KJ Rose. And like she was like my first performance, like singing vocal coach when I lived in New York, and then she went to Atlanta. So we kind of like went together, and just seeing where she's taken her career is like crazy. Like she works with like Lil Nas X and like Disney Channel, all sorts of stuff now. But like she was a big factor in a lot of my artist development. And there's also this program called like AGI in Atlanta, and they produce a lot of really dope artists in Atlanta. So yeah, just like a lot of things like that, a lot of programs, a lot of like after school things, and
that's awesome.
Stuff like that.
I do really like to see, because every time I see you and your team, it's predominantly women.
Yeah.
And I love that, just because I feel like we need each other, you know? So just talk to me about like building out your team, because honestly, I had no idea you were in a girl group.
Yeah.
So the fact that you went through that, and then now you're also still working with predominantly women. Just talk to me about like those hurdles, or just like the blessing that it is to be surrounded by that.
Yeah, I definitely think it's the first thing you notice coming into the music industry, and most industries, is that it's just men everywhere, and like you kind of just have to you just have to like navigate it and like figure it out. And I think that I didn't realize its effect and like how, because it's not like a bad thing, but like how anything can be. So like I think when I first got into it, I was so young. Like I think I kind of had to learn how to function and how to carry myself and like boundaries and things like that really early on, because if not, you will be SOL.
Yeah.
So, after figuring that out, I think I just started attracting women. And I think even at one point, I was surrounded by like all men. And it was not good. Yeah. But like, it was just like who was just around me. And it wasn't really much I could do about it. And I was like, And now I think it's just like the energy that I'm giving and that I'm trying to attract, because I think like it's what you make it and who you're surrounded by.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like you're definitely tapping into your femininity, and we love to see that. And sometimes it's just because men don't really get it. I don't, like us, it could be down to just simple details, but like women know what we want to see from one another. Exactly. So like I think, it's a beautiful thing. But all right, so you've been singing your entire life, but now you're working on your debut album. Yeah. You have a name already for it?
I do.
Talk to me.
Okay, the album is called Eclipse.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to keep it in the sky with Stargirl, the EP. And now we're going into like Eclipse, which I think just means so many different things for me personally. I love the whole concept. I love all the music. I feel like it's so much bigger than what I've been doing and so much more elevated. And I think it was such an important thing for me to like really make it R&B. And like I love R&B music. Yeah. So, if my music is not feeling like R&B and feeling like what I love, then something needs to change. Yeah. So I think this is like the first time I'm like really hitting it on the nose with like what I'm trying to sound like and what I want it to give. Like it's giving what I want.
Are you more in control of your creative direction right now? Is that like?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of changes lately, and like I just always take things like that with like a grain of salt, because a lot of the time it's out of my control. So like whatever changes are happening, like they're usually for the better. And I'm really excited for this next era. I've been doing especially for this project, like I'm very like hands-on with every little detail and everything.
That's great. So you said Eclipse has many meanings for you and why you love it. Let's get into some of these meanings.
Yeah, I think eclipse, like the whole point of an eclipse is like the sun and the moon are like existing at the same time, and it's like almost like it is like an anomaly. And I think that's kind of the point. It's like I can be many different things at the same time, and I can have all these different feelings at the same time, and it's like light and dark existing at the same time. And like also the darkness that's in the light and the light that's in the darkness. I don't know, kind of like just playing on all of those different things, and how a song can be like positive but also have like kind of darker feelings in it, and vice versa. I think it's a lot of that. And then like also just like I think there's so many things like in the sky and in the moon and in the stars that you can like play on with like feelings and
what's your
emotions.
sign?
Scorpio.
Oh yeah. That okay. I'm sorry, because now we're talking about the sky, then I'm thinking astrology. Yeah. But kind of coming to age in the spotlight is just not easy. Yeah. No. So it's commendable to see you because you wear it well. Talk to me just about like what does Journey tell herself, in finding herself in the public light?
Yeah, I think for so long, and thank you also, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I feel like for so long I was like in this really crazy like tunnel vision thing, especially when I was first starting out. Like Delulu is not the word. Like, and I honestly missed that. And
You missed the delusion?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it was so peaceful. Like I
Ah.
was just like not thinking about anything. And I feel like I still have a lot of that, but I am noticing like as you get older, time changes that, and it kind of like
Start
the
paying
lights
attention,
turn
like-
on a little bit more, like just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was so peaceful. Like I get a rejection, I get a no, like a L, like it just didn't matter. Like, and nothing mattered. Like I remember even when I made my first song, like people were like, "This sucks. Like this is really bad." And I was like, "You're crazy. Like, this is literally a hit record. Like what are you talking about?" Like I loved it though. And then like
Yeah.
even with my singing videos, like I used to annoy every single person I knew. Like I posted this, like a comment, I posted this, just like spamming every person I ever met in life, every person at school, like just I was annoying and I did not care. And like if people were talking about me or like if people had an opinion, it literally just like rolled. I love that for me though.
I love that for you
too. Like I was so delusional.
Yeah.
And I feel like I still have a little bit of that, and I hold on to it so dearly
As
because it
you
just
should.
yeah, like
As
it
you
just has like a piece to it, and it just makes you move however you want to. And I think that's really the point of everything, is to just do what you want to do. And sometimes the other stuff gets in the way, but I think growing up, that was like the biggest thing that kept me afloat, was just being delusional. Like I didn't think too hard about anything. Like I used to show anybody who would listen my song that I made, or like my music or my singing videos or my piano, like I used to just, I didn't care. And I would like, and even if they were like, that's nice, I'd be like, yeah, you love it, right? I know, you're obsessed, you're a fan.
No, she's
One
really a
down,
Scorpio.
like-
Yeah, that is some Scorpio ass shit, actually.
I'd be like, okay, yeah, I understand.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think that was really what played like the biggest part in me
Pushing you forward.
Yeah, like pushing through.
Hey, I like that. I do. I honestly really like that. Okay, so this is your first project, and it's technically going to be like your introduction to the world.
Yeah.
What is the message that you're sending? Because you say it's a wide range of emotions, and you're showing us other sides, but what is it?
Yeah, it's so funny. Me and Camper were just talking about this because we were breaking down like a few different albums. And I feel like especially like the best albums, in my opinion, have like an overall message, like a theme that's like underlying. And I feel like, because I feel like there's a lot of affirmation undertones to the album, I think it's like, I believe in myself and I'm the best. It's very Delulu, the same energy. It's like very delusional, very like, I even have a song called like Lucky Girl Syndrome. Like, I'm just lucky and everybody needs me and I'm just perfect, you know? But like I think it's like a healthy amount. Like it's not too much where it's like toxic or anything, but it's just like I believe in myself. Yeah. And I'm the best, and yeah, I deserve the world.
Fuck that, as you should, man, because this world will try to like take your confidence from you every step of the way, especially as a woman of color. So I'm here for it. I am. Like, I 100% support Delulu.
Yeah, and I think like, even just recently, I find it so, like, I've been so picky with music because I feel like words have so much power.
Yes.
And, like, I don't know, I'm not even, like a music snob or anything like that, but, like, I just don't find myself wanting to listen to things that have, like, anything, like, if I'm saying, like, negative things or, like, because it all is affirmations, even if, you know what I mean? It's all. And I also notice a lot with when I write songs, like, when I write songs, it'll be, like, I'm not even realizing what I'm saying, and then it'll kind of manifest. So whatever I'm saying in a song, like, 2 weeks later, I'll be like, oh, my gosh, I was just talking about this.
I mean, but that's how it works. Snoop Dogg was on trial for murder after he dropped a record about, you know what I mean? So it's
crazy.
Like, that's literally how it works. So that's what I actually liked when you said positive affirmations. And I was just talking about this with Iman. It's like, I have this playlist where I only put records on it that have positive messaging. Yeah. And I know it sounds corny, but in reality, like, this is just what I want to feed my mind with. Like, I don't want to, I had to stop listening to Future once I got out of college. I think like literally I hit my peak in college and I was like, yo, I do not agree with this messaging. And it's not
Yeah,
that
no.
I know he's a phenomenal writer, a great artist, but like me personally, as a black woman, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
For me. Like not on a daily. I'll do it in the club. You know what I'm saying? But like if I'm not there, I'm not listening to it.
Yeah.
So I totally get that and receive that. And but then you wanting to have like positive affirmations about yourself and stuff like that. I'm curious, do you see yourself in some of the other music that's out right now?
Yeah, I think that's partially what got me to this point.
Okay.
Because I feel like I was, like, not that all the music is, like, negative, but, like, I feel like I was, like, on some, like, DTN, like, fuck niggas get money, like, for so long. And it kind of made me, and then also with everybody else on that timing, and, like, that's just the vibes. It kind of made...
That's where we're at.
Yeah, like, when you're hearing it, and then you're doing it, and you're, like, promoting it, and you're, like, that's just your whole... And then you also see it, like, affecting how you function on your own, like, in your relationships and with guys or whatever.
You're driving people crazy. I can already tell.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a menace, and, like, do I want to be a menace? Like, is that really what makes me happy?
Yeah.
So I think it was just, like, really finding a balance because... You know, like, you could still have fun music and, like, whatever. Like, I don't take no BS. Like, it's fine. But, like, just finding a balance because I do think that I kind of hit where I was like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Toxic life is not for me.
Yeah, it's just a little, you know. But, like, also just doing stuff that feeds me and, like, will feed other people positively. And, like, I also want to give people something that makes them feel good and like that they can play with their parents and like that, you know what I mean, that like filling people's cups instead of like, you know.
Totally understood, and I think that's great. I think something about R&B, which is, I mean, I love rap, but I also probably equally love R&B. I like rappers who rap and I like singers who sing. Like I like R&B. But something about I notice with R&B when I'm DJing is it's universal. Like black, white, male, female, everybody loves R&B. So that's why I like that. I like the direction you're going. I think it's important.
Thank you.
Yeah. But okay, so album out now, but the record that you have out right now is called Journey. Yeah. Do people really call you Bernie, or are you just saying that because it rhymes? Because I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody call this girl Bernie, and she keeps singing it. I keep seeing it on my timeline, and I don't believe you.
Oh my gosh. Well, my family calls me Bernie.
Do they really?
Yeah, my mom. Well, they'll call me like Journey Bernie.
Oh, okay,
like, Journey Bernie.
Oh, okay.
Like it was like my childhood like
nickname.
Little nickname, yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm like, why is this girl lying? Don't nobody call her
No,
Bernie.
a couple people were like, I've never heard anybody call you that. I've never called you that.
I didn't want to blow up the spot. I saved it for the interview. I'm like, yo, I ain't never heard nobody call you that.
But honestly, though, when I put that in the song, like, my mom almost shed a tear. Because she's the person who, like, calls me that for real.
Aww.
She's like, I call you that. Like, that's, like, her little...
That's actually fire. Oh, okay. Now I like it even more.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
Now I like it even more. Because I was like, oh, okay.
And it's so funny because a couple of people, like, have been telling me whether their name is Journey or, like, they know somebody named Journey. And they're like, yeah, my name is Journey, and they call me, like, Journey Bernie, too. Or, like,
what?
My daughter's name is Journey. We call her Bernie. Like, you know,
that's
it's
actually
really cute.
That is cute.
So cute.
See? The more we learn about you, the more it relates to more people.
Right. I love it. Who knew there were so many journeys? Like, I should make a shirt that's just, like, my name is Journey and give it to all the journeys.
I think you should. I think that would be fire merch. Hell, I might wear it. My name's not even Journey, but I'm here. I support it.
Hey.
All right, so we're going to play a game called Questions That Need Answers. All you have to do is fill in the blank.
Oh, okay.
All right. The older I get, the less I
avoid.
Yeah. Taking things head on?
Yeah.
Accountability?
Yeah.
I love that for you. What's the shift, you think?
Just, like... being on my own, like growing up a little bit more, like it's like you're kind of learning, like if you don't do it, it's not gonna get done, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, not having the safety net of being like a teenager and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Welcome to this. You hear this, Sophie? Prepare, okay? She's about to go to college. All right. I can't believe I actually, when I was younger.
I can't believe I actually.
The evil laugh is given that you was up to
I'm
something.
I'm thinking of some things. I'm thinking of some things, but I'm like, let me not say that. I can't believe I actually thought I was in love when I was younger, because I really did. I thought I was gonna get married.
Yeah.
In high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, understandable. You know what? But it's not our fault. Cause they condition us to want love, to find love, and like you see all these stories that are all bullshit, and like then you get older and you realize like, okay, fairy tales aren't real, and these are the realities of the world. Yeah. And now we're here.
Yeah.
But good for you. I'm glad. What popped your bubble when you realized?
Just like, I guess looking back now, like I'm just like.
So
yikes! No,
loud and wrong.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about.
Maybe about sneakers. I want to learn more about sneakers. I used to be really into sneakers, and then I just like stopped. Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah. And I think it's because when I lived in New York, I had like uniforms. So all we could wear was our sneakers. Like that was like our outfit, because we were all wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
But then when I like moved away, I could wear whatever I wanted. Like in high school and stuff, like you don't really wear a uniform.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get back into sneakers. Like I was a sneakerhead. I'm not into it no more.
Love that. Definitely should. Sometimes I look back at my life and
I like wish that I was more grateful, I guess. I don't want to say grateful, but more like aware, like awake of like what was going on, and like could appreciate it more. Yeah.
It's hard when you're young, I will say.
Just like situations you don't even realize, like you should appreciate this moment, you know?
That's real.
Yeah.
I like that. From time to time, it's good to
have a good cry. Just scream and cry.
Oh, not the scream.
Yeah. Just have a good
sense of baby. It was always in you. But the crying part, I feel. That's always me.
Have a good cry. I think it's healthy to have a good cry.
I agree.
Yeah.
When is the last time you had a good cry?
I think like about a week ago.
I wasn't expecting you to say recently.
Yeah, girl, it's healthy. I gotta let it out. I be crying over everything. I be like, my toe, I hit my toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little crybaby.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay. Let's see. I made a complete fool of myself when I
turned 21.
Got drunk?
Yeah.
Not mad at it.
I mean,
Where were you at?
I was at Duke's.
Oh.
Yeah.
That spot will do it to you. Was it on a Thursday?
Yes.
That was a good time.
Yeah, it was the best. I was like on somebody's shoulder with the jacket. It was the best.
Throwing up?
No.
Oh,
no, not throwing up, but like leaving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got escorted out?
Yeah. I mean, no, not kicked out.
Oh.
No, just carried by like my team.
Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, 21.
Two-turn.
Yeah.
What were you drinking?
Girl, everything. I don't know.
See, that's the damn problem right there. She's like, I was mixing. They were giving me this and that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Only turned 21 once. You would never believe me if I told you
that I could cook really, really good. People don't ever believe me, but I could throw down a little bit.
What's your signature?
I be making like this Cajun, like
shrimp
seafood pasta thing. Very, very, yeah.
I'm into that. Hella butter?
Yes.
There's a spot in Harlem that I used to love. I think it's on 135th.
Oh, wait, what is it
called? Tray.
Yes. Oh, you're talking about Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Lighthouse, yeah.
I used to fuck Lighthouse up. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I love Lighthouse.
So
yeah,
I'm a sucker for that. When you said Cajun, I'm like, really? I might have to pull up. Okay, and the last one is my personality trait is blank.
Bubbly, I think.
Bubbly.
Like nice.
Yeah, I can see that. I agree. So, Journey, new album on the way. Do we have a date for it?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but it's coming.
It's coming very soon.
But right now, we got the record Journey out now.
Yes.
Okay. And then shout out to your gram. Let everybody know where they can follow you if they don't already.
Yeah, my Instagram is Journey Montana, JOURNEYMONTANA. Same on all platforms. Yeah.
Journey Montana, Journey out now.
Journey out now.
Album on the way. Talk soon, guys.